welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an interesting one because we're going to find out, is it makeup? Is it skincare? Is it skin prep? And a lot more when I try out POV Beauty for the first time. I bought the full collection the day it launched and I've been waiting to try it out for you guys. Before I start this video, I feel like I need a preface. It's gonna get tired and boring in all my reviews, but it's something I have to say. This was not sent to me in PR. I bought this fully with my own money, and I'm also reviewing the brand, not the person. Let's get that straight again. The brand, not the person. Okay, this is fully unbiased. Yes, I have been following Mikayla since before she quit her Ulta job and moved out of her parents' house. So I'm really hoping I like this line, but we will see. Yay! Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is that a backwards? Oh, it's supposed to be backwards. The packaging's cute, definitely simple. I will say I was unimpressed when I first saw this brand. I'm not afraid to say that. I really expected more coming from the packaging and the marketing. I see Mikayla as a very bright, out there, chaotic person, and I was really expecting that in the whole launch of her beauty brand. So when I saw a very demure, soft gray, white, and black aesthetic, I was shocked. I was taking a few steps back. But packaging isn't everything, so let's get into the actual makeup of it all. So this does fit the aesthetic of the brand, but it's like fine. It says POV, it says beauty is from every angle, which is why it's backwards. Not a misprint. And then POV. Okay, in this box, we've got a card, all the products. This one is Whip It, Glaze It, Drench It, Amp It, and Drip It. Simple. That is the vibe of this brand, apparently. Simple, clean girl aesthetic. Not my personal vibe, but it is cute. POV Beauty from every angle. I do think that is such a cute brand slogan. I'm excited to introduce you to Point of View Beauty, a brand created with you in mind. As a community, we each have a unique POV, especially with our beauty regimens. POV Beauty inspires you to get creative with your canvas. Get out of your comfort zones, try something new, and experiment. Beauty isn't about rules, it's about perspective. I mean, I agree with all of that. Makeup shouldn't be intimidating. I hope I inspire you to become your own makeup artist. As I have often said, it all starts with skin prep. When your skin is happy and healthy, your makeup looks and feels better. So you are ready to discover your own POV. I do think it is very smart to have skin prep be the first launch of your brand. I state it on my channel all the time, and I know she is constantly preaching this. Skin prep is so important. You need to make sure your skin is properly prepped for the makeup application to come. Okay, what are these products? I know there's like a certain order to put these products on, and I wish she put that in the box. I think I'm gonna have to go look that up because I've seen a couple reviews where people put it on in a different order and it doesn't work to its full potential. When looking for like the directions on how to use these on the website, I am really impressed with the amount of accessibility she has. There is a full page called Mikayla Tips with a bunch of videos from her and other, I assume, makeup artists, estheticians, people that were in the campaign showing you different tips and tricks on these products. And I think that is a really great approach from a brand, making it accessible to people who are new to makeup and also been in this field for years. But I wish it was in the box. Like, I need a card like this with instructions if I bought the full set. Okay, where is it? There's so many that I'm like having trouble finding the one that I want. Okay, you're just gonna go to the website, you scroll down a little, and here it is how she recommends you use the products. Got to put the hair up and away. The first product is Drench It, a smooth priming milk. This is the one I've seen people comparing to the Road glazing milk. I have not tried any glazing milk products before. So we'll see. A nourishing priming milk essence that drenches your skin with cooling hydration that helps smooth, plump, brighten, and tone. All sounds great. She did formulate these products in Korea, so I know they're gonna be good ingredients. Okay, drench it. We'll go in with this first. My face is clean and dry like always. Oh my God. The priming milk. Oh my, that is liquidy. Wow, that is straight up water. It doesn't have a scent, which I prefer. I don't think any makeup skincare product should be scented. Just my personal preference. I mean, it does feel really nice. My skin feels super hydrated. Look at the glow that already gave my skin. It feels really nice. My skin feels hydrated. It just soaked into my skin so easily. Plump, hydrate, tighten. I'm feeling all of that. I know the Rhode one is thicker, and I'd be interested to try that to see if I prefer a thicker formula to this really watery, thin one. Literally no idea. Maybe I'll try that out. Like a compare and contrast. That was good. I like that. I mean, you're never gonna really know with skin prep until you put makeup on top of it. So right now it's a good product. Product 2 is Drip It. Okay. This bottle is glass. This bottle is plastic. So this is a Nourishing Glow Serum, a high performance makeup prep serum that helps add much needed moisture and a natural glow under the makeup that helps improve texture. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. So let's see if I like this one, if it compares. Ooh. Once again, no smell. I mean, it has a smell, but that's just like skincare smell. Ooh, okay. It feels, once again, really nice. Very similar to the Charlotte one. I would say maybe the tiniest bit thicker. Once again, my skin is just eating this up. I am on the more oily side. My skin is really never dry. But like I said, I need to prep my skin very well because I add full glam on top, that my skin just needs that hydration underneath. Skin, still glowy. It feels nice. My skin is already a little sticky, a little grippy. Definitely glowy. I like it. Is it gonna replace my Charlotte? I don't know. I definitely will have to do like a compare and contrast, try both, one on each side to really decide that. But this is a really good product. I really do like this. Next, she wants me to use Whip It. This is the moisturizer, I believe. Hydrating Whipped Cream. An intense hydrating skin hugging whipped moisturizer that helps strengthen and protect the skin barrier for overall healthier looking skin. A non-pilling, rich, yet lightweight texture that absorbs instantly for a smoother, better makeup application. Okay, let's open it up. You guys know I'm the packaging fiend. I literally have a whole drawer of just the secondary packaging of products that I love for when I make my future brand. Or I just think they're so cute that I'll like display them on shelves and things. I think this packaging is cute. Am I blown away? No, it's a very stereotypical packaging. Opens normally, a lot of writing, a basic square, nothing crazy. So I will probably throw this one away. Ooh, okay. This is also glass. I am really intrigued. I see a little spot up here that looks like it should have a scooper, which I am here for. Long nail girlies know how hard it is to get moisturizer out of a container like this. My nails constantly have stuff stuck underneath it, especially moisturizer, but I can't see how to get this out. Oh, twist. It says twist. Is it gonna pop up? But I'm twisting and it's twisting the whole cap off. Oh, here we go. You twist it and it reveals itself. That is super cool how you can put it in here and then hide it away from all the germs and bacteria while it is being stored. I really love that. And this is blue. I don't love the blue. I mean, I wonder if blue is going to be an accent color moving forward in her brand. To me, the blue throws me off. I would have done like a clear black, but that's just me. Okay, now how do I get this out? That scared the shit out of me. Oh, okay, it comes out quickly. That's really nice. I really, really do like that. We're gonna twist it open now to actually open the product. Oh, wow, thick. I want to use the scooper for funsies. So I'll just scoop some of the top off and then plop it on the skin. Wow, that is thick and wet, thick and wet. I do prefer a thicker moisturizer at bedtime and before my makeup routine. So I'm very used to this consistency, but I've never tried a whipped one before. And it's very thick, but yet still airy. No smell. That is a very important thing for me. I am very smell sensitive, like extremely. So I'm always checking the smells of things because that can really deter me away from a product. If it smells bad, I can't. No. Wow, that is super nice. I may have put a little too much on. I was underestimating it a little. It is still super glowy on the skin, which is really nice. Some products you'll put on and then about a minute later when you're on to the next product, it's already all the way soaked into the skin and not glowy anymore. I appreciate that this soaks into the skin while still looking glowy. We're going to twist. It is a little difficult, like I'm twisting, and sometimes I'm twisting too much to a point where like I'm twisting the cap open. It's a little hard to know what you're twisting. All right, after that is 3 products. So that's technically where I stop. I'll usually do a moisturizer, serum, an eye cream, and something on the lip. So I guess I do 4 products. Okay, Glaze It is next. Interesting. Okay, Glaze It to me, it sounds very watery, very runny. And I would think that would go on before a moisturizer. What does this do? That's the real question. A glazy tacking primer. A hearing tacky primer that provides a glazy, refined texture and finish for the ultimate makeup endurance. So this is like her version of a primer. Okay. I usually do a tacky primer and then I'll do like a pore filling primer in my T-zone. She doesn't have one of those, so I'm just gonna like skip without that because I really want to keep the Skin Prep all her products. This one's plastic, so we have 2 glass packagings and 2 plastic packagings. Once again, no one probably cares, but that's the things I think about. Glass feels a little more luxury and plastic usually doesn't. I mean, these ones feel fine. They're not like the most high-end feeling products ever. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're using all plastic, all glass, or a mixture of both. I don't know where I'm getting with that. This one looks like this, okay? And it says lock and unlock. Why would, oh, if I was traveling, that's where I would want that locked. Ooh. Okay, looks like a tacky primer. Smells like nothing. Is a little runny. Oh. That is my reaction after I put on every product. I was not expecting it to be as thin as it is. Yes, it is thick, but it is also, it's like a thinner, thicker product. We're gonna let that dry a little so I can test the tackiness. For me, I just feel like super tacky primers are always really thick. And I know she likes a really tacky primer. So I was expecting hers to be like the tackiest I've ever used. Hence, I was expecting it to be super thick. It definitely is tacky. Is it the most tacky I've ever felt? No. Let's try something. I have a camera battery here. Yeah, that's not gonna stick. I do have some primers where this would literally stick to my face. I'm a little not disappointed. It's just not what I was expecting from Mikayla herself. I'm gonna give this, honestly, just off the tackiness. I was gonna rate it like a grade, like A, B, but how does that work? Is it like B minus, B, B plus? Is it B, B minus, B plus? Oh, we're in like the low B schooling grade range for just the tackiness. Yeah, it's pretty much like I thought maybe over time it would get a little tackier, but I think it's reached its full tackiness. Not what I was expecting. So the last product is Ambit, and this I'm pretty sure is the lip mask, lip balm. We have a different POV on lip care. Our next gen concept fuses serious lip care so your lips can feel healthy, amplifying the experience of any lip color you put on top. Okay, so is it like a lip mask or a lip balm? Probably both. Okay, the packaging is an interesting shape. It's like a flat, like rounded rectangle. It's like soft and squeezy on the bottom. I will say this is not a great shape for the blind community, but she is not like a disabled first brand. But that's always something I'm thinking about. This packaging will roll very easily, which is not great if you're a blind person. I could go into literally probably like forever talking about different ways the beauty community could be more accessible, but I know that's not everyone's first thought in their mind, but that is something if she wants to, you know, explore being more accessible, she could think about. This product definitely will roll off your table so easily. Okay, let's try it out. But it does flow with like the other vibes of the product, you know. The shape does flow nicely. I'm really scared about this. I'm like nervous it's gonna be the strongest peppermint sensation ever. It's gonna smell like something, like I said, smells are my worst enemy. I don't smell anything, so I think I'm on the safe side. Okay, oh no, let's go. Okay, no strong scent off the bat. I do really like this curved shape. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it in the wand. It's great for really hugging the lips and getting all corners. Yeah, it feels hydrating. Does really feel nice. It feels hydrating, feels nice. I will say it's not as thick as a lip like overnight mask. Not sticky. Like I'm sticking my lips together and they're not like having trouble separating, which is nice. I think we'll have to just wait and see on how my lips feel when I take it off when I'm about to do my lips later on. I do have super dry lips, so this will be a really good test. My lips are just constantly dry, so we'll see. It didn't get on my Coke can either, which is nice. Some lip products are just so sticky that they get literally everywhere. I don't feel like that's gonna be the case with this one. Okay, I am impressed so far with this brand. I really like all the products. I will say my favorite so far. I say so far because a lot can still change. I'm really liking the Ambit Lip Balm Serum Overnight Mask and the Whip It Whipped Moisturizer. Bonus points for the packaging. I'm gonna bring you guys along a little bit of the process of doing my beat today because that is an important part of this review. We want to see how it interacts with makeup itself, but this isn't going to be a full in-depth tutorial on a beat. A little quick overview on the products I'm going to be using for my base today. I'm going to be using my tried and trues because I know how they usually work, how they usually go on, interact with the products underneath, so I can really see if anything happens. This is the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. We have the Juvia's Place blush in Pink Passion. This is the cream blush. Hourglass Concealer, and the NARS Soft Glam Satin Foundation. And then I'll set it all in place using my literal holy grail Kimchi Puff Pass Powder. You're probably wondering how can makeup interact with skincare like this? Why am I showing you the process of putting on foundation? That's a loaded question. There are a lot of things that can happen. The foundation can separate and you could get a giraffe looking like texture on your skin. That can be from ingredients clashing, like using a water-based and an oil-based product. These products could just be too hydrating that everything is slipping and sliding off the face. They could just be too much for my skin to handle. But so far, I'm not having any issues. The skin is looking flawless. I will say I do miss my pore filling primer. My pores are huge and I really like to spackle shit on top of them. But other than that, skin is still looking glowy through the foundation, and this one is pretty medium to buildable coverage. I'm really liking it. Powder is also a little scary when trying new products because sometimes your skin looks fine and then you powder down and all your imperfections start to show. I'm gonna set my whole face for the experimentation of this. Everything is looking beautiful. No pilling, no separating, no clumping in certain areas. I'm really impressed. Yeah, what do you guys think? The shine from within my skin is definitely more noticeable in person. I did put a pretty hefty amount of foundation on and it was a satin finish, but I'm definitely still seeing those little peeking bits of the glow from within of these products. And I'm really liking it. Well, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna do a fun graphic eye and I'll be back with the final look. And we'll go over all my final thoughts and maybe do a little wear test. We are back. Makeup is all done. I'm not in love with it, but I still think it's a pretty cute look. That's not the point of this video though. It is time for my final thoughts, my final review on the whole POV skincare, skin prep, not skincare, skin prep line. This is definitely skin prep, not skin care. I know that can be kind of confusing. Skincare is something you would use at night or in the morning. You would use your cleanser, your toners, a retinol, your acne treatments that you've been prescribed from a dermatologist. Skin prep is this brand, a bunch of products that are going to hydrate your skin before the makeup. And I think this did that. These products were super glowy and super moisturizing. Even on an oily skin type, I did not feel like this was too much for my skin to handle. Maybe if I was doing a little bit of a lighter makeup day, I would have skipped one of the products and just condensed this routine a little bit. But I do full glam pretty much all the time. And I feel like these products were the perfect combo to add to that. The standout in this collection was definitely the Whip It Moisturizer. I loved how thick the texture was while still being airy and light. And the cap with the pop out spatula is truly amazing. Once again, I don't really like how it's blue. Maybe in the collections to come, blue will be an accent color, but I don't think it matches this collection. Black would have been better. Do I have any other critiques while I'm sitting here while I'm talking about critiques? Another very small critique I have is with the Glaze It. She did a really good job with the spatula, keeping it away from the air and the germs that might, contaminate it. But with the Glaze It, you have the pump where the applicator comes out exposed to the air. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but she could have very well just put the spatula right here. Does that make sense? Like, there could have been a way where you twisted this, it popped up, it revealed the pump where the product came out. You pumped some, twisted it back, it, went back down. That way, this would have been away from the air, keeping it clean from bacteria and ultimately our skin acne free. Because isn't that what we all want? But that's like that's not a critique with the product, it's just with the packaging. And I feel like with most reviews, I always have so many critiques with their packaging and not with the products. I'm literally a packaging whore. My other like critique, not really a critique, packaging wise, why are some of the products glass and some of them plastic? Someone will probably have an answer for that and I will look so dumb. But for me, I feel like keep it very luxury, high aesthetic with all glass, or tone it down with all plastic. I forgot to talk about the prices. Like I said, I bought this on launch day, so there were no discounts going around. I don't think there will be anytime soon due to this brand being so new. I bought the full bundle, everything you could purchase from POV at the time, and I think it was around like $180 if I would have to guess. I don't see the full bundle on the website, but I will look at the prices of just like shop it. Okay, there's only one thing left on the website that shows me a price, and it was $36. I think everything was around $30 to $50, and I think that is such a reasonable price. This is definitely more of the Sephora low-end budget. You know, I think that puts her in a more luxury standpoint, but also keeps it very affordable and accessible to everyone. So I think for me, it's worth it. That price is very reasonable. Like I said, how many products did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 products for $180. Sometimes I go into Sephora, don't tell anybody, buy like 2 products and it's literally $120. So this is so reasonable. But I want to know your thoughts down below. Do you think this brand is reasonably priced? What do you think about the packaging and aesthetic of it all? If you've tried it, how do you think it performed? I don't know. Tell me everything. Let's start a conversation in the comments and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.